producers Brian Snow, Nick Crimmins, and Todd Sandin. I'm Alvin Washington, and we welcome you back here to beautiful Andover, Minnesota. The Andover Community Center Ice Arena, where right now it is an all-white team flavor. 3-0 your score. The white team leads the gold team as we're getting ready for the second half of this preseason all-star game with your North Iowa Bulls. We do have a confirmation of one of the goals. We initially said that on the second goal for white, it was Adam Geidelock who knocked it in from Zach Feedy. Well, we had Zach Feedy and Geidelock right. It was actually a redirect into the goal by Austin Jackson. So Austin Jackson is now credited with his second goal of the game. Adam Geidelock, who also has a goal, does indeed have 2 points. So on that second goal, ladies and gentlemen, it was Austin Jackson from Adam Geidelock and Zach Feedy. Now that you got that set to go, we are just about set for a second half of play. Teams will not switch their goals as we've done all camp long. Just about set to go here. The fans have actually been just wonderful all weekend long. A lot of fifth liners in the building. We've got parents from some of the rookies trying to make the team. This is going to be one wonderful team once we get everybody together down in Mason City. All right, here we go. Second half action. Set to go from beautiful Andover, Minnesota, and we are gone. Again, it is a 30-minute running period. White going to the left, gold going to the right. Counterattacks both ways. White will control the opening attack. The push this time by Joe Cleveland. Cleveland can't make the play as Jordan Moran back in goal to start this first 15-minute set. On the backside, this is Ben Henderson. Henderson with a point today on an assist. Henderson trying to get it out to Gavin Smith. Gavin Smith had a couple of good shots on goal the last half. Smith trying to get over to the left face-off circle, zone left. Puck poked away. Down ice comes Logan Murphy. Murphy on the breakaway. He scores! Logan Murphy bangs it two-hole style. Logan Murphy banging it in for the Gold Club, and now they're on the board, 3-1. Just a simple turnover in the neutral ice. Murphy blazes the ice and the twine past Matt Knuth. And we'll mark that at the 31st minute of this contest.
For the goal team, unassisted number 16.
It is an unassisted goal for Murphy trying to get things going here for the gold team. We're now down 3-1. They'll start the counterattack to the right. Alex Johansson has it. Johansson off of the blocker of Knuth, couldn't make that shot to go. A backside shot won't go. The third shot won't go. A fourth shot. A fifth shot. And Knuth stones all of those. White on the push, still on the left. Johnston trying to make a play. That is Zach Johnston. He couldn't handle it. Here comes James Whedon. Whedon now has Johansson. Johansson at the left face-off circle, zone right. Misplay that time by Murphy. Murphy trying to get into the right face-off circle, zone right. Fitzgerald keeps it in at the point momentarily. Counterattack from the Johnston twins. Zach and Travis. This is Zach. Oh, just missed Travis on the one time across the clown's mouth. Gold trying to make the counterattack to the right. And a little bit of a couple of miss hits. Who will get the puck into zone right now? Picking it up will be Grzempa. Grzempa from right here in Andover. Trying to push it down nice. Nothing going there. Cole keeps it in at the left point. That shot not there. Second time. Jack Sterney had it deep in the clown's mouth. Couldn't convert. This puck squibs down nice. We've got our first icy call of the All-Star game. We'll come back zone right in the white zone. As we keep it moving and grooving, shaking and baking. Back to play we go. Shot almost goes there for Taylor Marks for the goal. Now, Sterney back to goal. Oh, that was a miss hit. Quickly down ice. On the breakaway. This is Austin Jackson. Poked once, twice, and a good defensive stop by Connor Jensen. Iverson misses the backhand push at the left face-off circle, zone left. He'll get it back to the deep left goal line left. He'll get it to Gavin Smith. Into the middle. One time, almost, for Austin Jackson. Good try that by Smith. Akino battle at the left face-off circle zone left. and keeping it at the point. Smith has the puck in the left face-off circle. They'll dump it back behind the goal. Gold on the counterattack with Jensen. Jensen looking for Barnes. Barnes looking for Sterning. Barnes now has it. Barnes pushing it down line. Barnes at the right point. Zone right. Goes deep in by the face-off circle. Goes far side. Runs into a double team. Vaturos keeps it in at the left point momentarily. Gold has to retreat back into neutral ice. Orn has it. Orn puts everybody on side. Orn comes in. Stick save by Knuth. 3-1 White. 4 minutes going by here in this second period. Almost a turnover and steal for Gardner. Now Murphy has it. Goal! Logan Murphy bangs it top shelf right from Trey Gardner at the 35th minute. And just that quick, Gold back in this one 3-2. Here we go again, kids. Somebody woke up on that Gold bench during the course of that halftime period. Here we go. This portion of the North Iowa Bulls preseason camp brought to you by Budweiser of Mason City. So Logan Murphy credited with his second tally of the game. Trey Gardner will pick up his third point. And here we go again. Murphy and Gardner playing two-man. It's Murphy again looking for the hat trick. Almost got it. Now Vaturos has Gardner on the right side. Vaturos back to the right point, right face-off circle. Now Zins has it for a moment. Back to Vaturos at the right point. Vaturos shoots, and a glove save by Knuth. This portion of the North Iowa preseason draft camp all-star game brought to you by Super 8 of Clear Lake, the official hotel of your North Iowa Bulls. Good to see Nick Crimmins, our operations manager, and his assistant Tyler Olson in the building. They had fun yesterday coaching the two games before the cut line. And Nick got the better of his assistant coaching the Gold team. Here comes Travis Johnson on the left side. He shoots, and a good save. And Moran got his feet taken out from under him by Travis Johnson. I think that's Zach Johnson, and now Zach is like, my bad, dude. But Jordan Moran might see a lot of that come league time because the teams in the NA3HL West Division just absolutely flat out do not like the North Iowa Bulls. Oh, almost a shot there for Travis Johnson on the left side as we're in zone left once again. Gold trying to counterattack, nothing going there. Poke it back in from the right point is Joe Cleveland. Now it's Johnson. Oh, man. Zach Johnson again almost with a point-blank try. On the counterattack to the right, here comes 13, Hunter Smith. Smith has a couple of goals from this camp. Shot right side. Knuth had it poked out of his way thanks to a couple of defenders. They'll keep it again. Here comes a shot. That scores! Alex Johansson pokes it in from the left side. And we're tied at 3. 37th minute of this contest. And Alex Johansson continues to impress from the back line. Man, oh man, just that quick. We have a new ball game.
Scoring for the Gold team. Number 12, Alex Johansson. With the assist, number 5, Connor Jensen.
Connor Jensen gets the assist on that goal. Alex Johansson ties this one up at 3 as Jordan Moran covers the puck. We'll go back zone left, face off right. This portion of the North Iowa preseason camp brought to you by NIAC, the North Iowa Area Community College. We're back to play. Battle for the puck. Uh-oh, here comes Marshall Barnes. Barnes trying to split the double team. Does in the left side face-off circle zone right. He shoots. Almost there on the blocker save by Knuth. It is a new day. Now Johnston to Johnston. Misses him. Travis just missed Zach on the one time across the middle. Sam Iverson trying to get it back to Travis Johnson. Looking to take the tape. Oh, man, one time, twice. Iverson can't make it from the left side. Now they're trying to come from behind the goal. Iverson will scoop up the loose puck. Iverson on the wraparound. He can't make it from the right side. Bringing it out is James Whedon. Whedon on the counterattack. Here comes Barnes, right side, moving and grooving. At the point, slides it in. Knuth will stop that one in its tracks. Back comes White to the left on the counterattack. Wash and chase. Deep down left side is Zach Cole. Does he make the play? He can't make the play, at least not yet. Nick Vituro's trying to take it away from him. Vituro's now gets it to Sterney. Sterney looking for Barnes. Barnes starts the attack to the right for the goal. Going down ice, quickly moving. This is Dylan Zins. Zins, zone right, goal line right. Can't make the play. Zins still battling, looking for Murphy. Murphy with a couple of goals today. Murphy with the back end. Cole for the white team. Counterattacks to the left. He now has Gavin Smith. Tape to tape. He's got Austin Jackson. Misses it on a good stick save by Moran. Kids getting at it now. We're starting to see stuff we might almost see on the tier 2 level. That's how good this camp has been. 3-3 your score. White and Gold going at it. Gold getting their 3 goals this first 10 minutes. Murphy looking for the hat trick. Couldn't get it yet. Quickly coming back out is his counterpart, Gavin Smith. Looking for the bright side bank. He's got Feedy. Feedy, zone left, goal line right. Can't make the play there. Smith trying to make a stick check. Nothing going. Gardner brings it back out. Gardner back to Murphy. Murphy starts the attack for goal to the right. Now has Gardner on the right side at the faceoff circle. He shoots. Wide left over the crossbar. Quick counterattack. Here comes Jackson. Jackson looking for Smith. Has Smith. Back to Jackson. Jackson shoots. Glove stick save by Moran. Gold counterattacks to the right. Quickly moving this is Hunter Smith. Smith at the right faceoff circle. Zone right. Can't make the play. Under 20 to play for this one. On the middle try. Here comes White on the counterattack to the left. It is Zach Johnston. Zach Johnston can't make the play. Puck flies back into neutral ice. White on the attack again. Missing, going left. Now quickly down ice. Here comes Johansson. Johansson looking for Orn. Orn shoots. Redirect almost goes. 19:22 to go. Good save again by Knuth. Orn trying to make the play. Puck is it in zone left? Yes, it is. But just for a moment. Poking it out for the goal is McLaughlin. That's Jake McLaughlin. White looking to counterattack and start another push. At the top is Cleveland. Cleveland retreats for a moment in neutral ice. Short line change for White. Dealt up and in zone left. Deep down to the left goal line. Orn, double team, push down. With the puck now, this is Krolak. Jack Krolak looking for Travis Johnson. Can't get him. Gold trying to get it out of their zone. Puck comes near side for Johansson. Johansson double team. Pushing down ice, quickly getting it to it was Jack Krolak. Krolak, they added for a moment, trying to find tape to tape. Connor Bump has it. Bump into the middle. Oh, man. Travis Johnson had an opportunity to bang it on the left side and couldn't hang on to the puck. He tries to control, but into the hands of Jack Sterney, our top-round draft pick. Sterney starts his push to the right. Moving to Griffin, shaking the bacon to the red. Blue line, middle slot. Shoots. Wide right. 18-10 for regulation. Still 3-all. Marshall Barnes had it. Barnes pokes it around. Goes across the clown's mouth and not convert. Vituros, he shoots. And right into the stick and glove and pads of Matt Knuth. Matt Knuth coming to us from Benilde St. Margaret's of Minnesota. September 20th, folks, mark it. We are across the Twin Cities in northeast Minneapolis as your two-time Silver Cup champs take on the Twin City Stale. For more, go to NIBulls.com. Back to play here as Gold is in the attack zone right. The shot by Barnes again goes into the pads of young Mr. Matt Knuth. Keeping it moving, grooving, shaking and baking. Back to play we go. 17-18 for regulation. All square at 3. White and Gold. Vituros at the right point. A good blocker save again by Knuth. Sterney trying to get it at the right low goal line. Nothing going there as we stay zone right. White desperately trying to get the puck out of the zone. Cole will do so. Here comes Iverson. Iverson has Johnson. That's Travis Johnson. He can't make the play. He gets hammed upside the boards. And what do we have?
North Iowa Bulls season starts 1 month and 10 days from today. North Iowa Bulls
And we're going to face it off zone left, face off left. 16:41 and counting. We'll have our final goaltender change of the camp at the 15-minute mark of this period. Again, October 24th is the first home game for the North Iowa Bulls against the St. Louis Junior Blues in West Division action. NorthIowaBulls.com. Get your tickets online right now. Logan Murphy looking for the hat trick. Misses it wide right. That's where zone right again. The white team starting the counterattack back left. On the push, this is 14, Feedy. Feedy with a point today. Feedy now has Iverson into the middle. Oh, missed. Johnson on the one time. Gold counterattacks. Here comes Zins. Zins looking for Murphy. Zins keeps it. Zins shoots over the top of the crossbar. Murphy has it right side. Face-off circle zone right. 15-52. Was looking for Gardner in the middle. Now, here's a shot. Goal! Dylan Zins bangs it just under the crossbar. Zins from Gardner. And now 4 unanswered goals by the Gold this period. 4-3 your score. Is that an omen, ladies and gentlemen? Going for the Gold? Maybe. You never know. This portion of the North Iowa Bulls preseason camp all-star game brought to you by Tailgaters Bar and the Mason City YMCA.
Number 15, Dylan Zins.
Coming up to the
Number 16, Logan Murphy.
They will give Logan Murphy the
15, Trey Gardner.
So
15 from 16 and 14.
time for another goaltender change.
As we reach the 15-minute mark, we will switch out.
Jacob Etzel comes in once more time. Etzel out of West Des Moines Valley. He now has a lead to work with, 4-3, and he was very instrumental in keeping the white team off the board after that first 3-goal barrage in the first half. So let's see what he does with a lead here, 4-3, as Gold has scored 4 unanswered. Johnson trying to make the push, bring it back out and clear and start over again. Quickly pushing this is Joe Clevin. Clevin got it poked away. Puck stays. Nope, it goes out to the Gold team bench. We'll have to come back at neutral ice and face it off. Neutral left, face off right. There we go. Gold will control in their own zone as they start the attack back right. Missed somebody take the tape. They missed McLaughlin. White trying to counterattack to the left. And another one goes out to the bench area. Again, a very special thank you to our great friends here at the Andover YMCA Community Center for allowing us to bring you this great action all weekend long. We have seen some of the best and brightest young men, not only from our returning 2-time league champs, but all across the upper Midwest. Quickly coming down the ice to the left is Austin Jackson. Jackson shoots. That one just stays in the glove of Etzel. Line change on both sides. This portion of North Iowa Bulls hockey. The preseason all-star game brought to you by Super 8 of Clear Lake, the official hotel of the North Iowa Bulls. And by Budweiser Mason City. Help celebrate the start of the season responsibly. A message from your friends at Budweiser of Mason City. 13-14 for regulation. Gold now leads White 4-3. They've scored 4 unanswered this period, including 2 from Logan Murphy. David Johnson comes all the way out. Johnson from Bloomington, Minnesota, Kennedy High School. Great first half for him. Let's see if we can keep the white team in the game and hopefully help them equalize this one up. Scramble for the puck, battling against Ben Henderson. Henderson trying to find something. He can't get to it. Gold counterattacks. Barnes has the puck. Barnes slashing to the right. Gets across the line in the middle slot. Look for Sterney on the point. Couldn't get him just yet. Sterney trying to backhand it. Couldn't do that just yet. Looking at the right point. It's Nagley. Nagley brings it all the way down to face-off circle right, zone right. Nagley goes to the left side. Nagley at the point. This is Orn, Adam Orn. A backhand by Sterney won't go. Barnes again trying to slip it back to the point. Now Orn slips to the middle slot. Got it taken away. Back comes White to the left momentarily. They look for the counterattack. It's Cole. Cole looking for Johnson. Can't do it just yet as that puck goes out to play, and we're back into the new zone. Neutral left is face off right. 11:57 to play. All our rowdy friends from the fifth line are here today. And they are the reason why the North Iowa Bulls are three-time attendance champs in the NA3HL. We managed some competition considering the old America West Hockey League, who normally plays to crowds of at least 2,000, could challenge our title. So all you fans back in Mason City and across the Bulls region, you need to come out in full force this year so we can hold on to it. 11:20 to go, and we have ourselves another ice. It's a gold icing call this time. So we'll bring it back. Zone left, face off left. 11 minutes to play in this one. Gold 4, White 3. Hello to everybody listening in from the state of Michigan, who's got some folk trying to make this team here. A battle for the puck right in near the middle slot. Quickly, it's Murphy up the right side for goal to the right. Murphy got to take it away momentarily, and Murphy lays a hit. Zins on the backside. Zins can't make the play. Down to the left point, here's Futuros. Middle slot, the shot, not there. Poked away by Cole. Into the middle, this is Murphy. Murphy looking for the try, not there. Taken away by Jackson. 10.5 to play. Gold 4, White 3. Cole and Jackson in the back trying to make the push. It's up and down lights, and we missed Iverson on the one time. Line change, White. Uh-oh. Shot and score on the turnover! Zach Feedy knocks it home, and we're equalized at 4. Whoops! Take 2. In the 50th minute. A rare mistake by the gold team turns costly. Now we got ourselves a hockey game, folks. Feedy unassisted on the turnover right in the face of Jake Epstein.
Unassisted, number 14, Zach Feedy.
9:40 to play, and now things are going to get hot and heavy. 4-4, your score. Let's see who's got what it takes to put this final biscuit in the basket. Sam Iverson quickly coming down ice. Make that Gavin Smith. Smith, he has Johnson. He shoots and scores! Zach Johnston bangs it in from left top shelf on a great push by Gavin Smith from the Maple Grove Energy. 5-4. Just that quick, 2 unanswered from the white team after 4 straight from the goal to start this period. Holy moly. It's going to be tough to see who we're going to take to Mason City. Man.
Number 9, Zach Johnston.
And Johnson gets it back again, or did he?
Number 16, Gavin Smith. That's 9 from 16 for the white
5-4 your score. The fans will have an opportunity for their pick to go to Mason City. Would it be one of those that the coaches pick? You never know, because this is a tough call. I mean, we're seeing some great action from a lot of good youngsters in this contest. 8:20 to play for regulation. White regains the lead 5-4. Left side shot by Johansson. He can't make the play from the left side face-off circle zone right. White controls, looking for the counterattack. They'll bring it near side right, face-off circle zone right. Uh-oh, here's a steal. This is Orrin. He shoots. They can't make the score as Johnson covers that up. David Johnson may just be the goaltender of this camp because he has been putting in some solid work this weekend. Zone right, face-off right is where we go this time. And the gold team trying to keep it in control. It gets poked back out. Counterattack coming. Johnston on the heels. Nothing going there. Sterney trying to make a play. Barnes trying to make a push. And White will control on the reverse. Momentarily. Barnes at the point. Barnes down to Sterney. Right point. Sterney closing in. Shoots. Wide left on that one. Good hit that time by Whedon. And here comes Travis Johnson. Travis Johnson got it poked away. Hot potato. Marks picks it up. Marks now has Barnes. Barnes trying to move it past the red line. Now middle slide. He shoots. Good stick save by Johnson. White trying to counterattack to the left. Will they? It comes out of the zone. A little bit down ice. Now tape to tape. This is Marks in the middle. Marks now has Sterling. Sterling shoots. Good stick save by Johnson. 6:40 to play. Down ice. Double team. Krolak was trying to make a play. Couldn't do so. Orn has it again. Orn for the goal. Orn now has Nagley. Sam Nagley trying to push. Nagley, tape to tape to Gardner. Gardner can't get out of the triple team. White counterattacks to the left. Quickly coming up ice left side, Feedy. Zach Feedy with a goal today. Feedy now has Jackson. Jackson with a goal today. Jackson Feedy, zone left at the left face-off circle. To the point is Krzempa. But quickly back down ice. Counterattacks left and right. Who will control this latest chunk of the puck? The goal team controls again. Coming far side is Jensen. He'll come back near side and start to push again for the goal to the right. On the move there to shake the bag. This is Sims. He can't make the play. Hot potato, who gets it again? It is Cole. Cole dumps it in as White comes back on side at 5:45. White 5, Gold 4. Waning minutes of this preseason draft camp all-star game. Quickly to push into the middle. It's Gardner. He gets tripped slightly, but I think by the more. Backside almost went in the clown's mouth. Man. Now quickly down ice. Here comes Jackson. Jackson closing in. Can't make the shot attempt. Back the other way comes Nagley. Nagley gets knocked down. Nagley battling with Smith for the puck. Puck flies off. The net stays in play, and we continue play. Shot wide left that time by Jackson for the white team as we come up on 5 minutes to play. Zach Johnston with the puck. Now has it into the middle, looking for somebody. Poked away. Here comes a push by Logan Murphy. Murphy looking for the hat trick. He'll leave it behind for Hunter Smith. Smith to Murphy. Murphy can't make the backside hand. Bring it back to the near side zone right. With the puck now is Jack Cernojas. Jack Cernojas now goes back left. Gold keeps it in the zone. Cernas had the puck almost taken away from him. All on his back is Hunter Smith. Cernas with Smith all in his grill. He now gets it to Guidalak. Guidalak down ice. Looking for Johnson. The Johnson twins trying to make a play on it. Here comes Zach. Zach looking for the Travis. Travis can make the one time. And the white team has to retreat and come on side. 4:10 to play for regulation. White 5, Gold 4. This portion of North Iowa Bulls hockey brought to you by the Mason City YMCA. Travis Johnson hemmed up on the boards to our left by Adam Guidalak. Gold looking to make a push to the right. And here comes Jake McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to go tape to tape. Almost had Johansson. Shot wide left that time by Smith. 3:45 to play. Gavin Smith will pick it up for the white team looking to counterattack. A play behind Johnson. Gavin Smith with a couple of points today. He starts to push. High one goes to Iverson. Iverson ends up again on the left boards to our left. Hot potato behind Etzel. Will Gold control? The answer is yes. Controlling will be Johansson. Alex Johansson with a goal today. Johansson down ice was looking for Hunter Smith tape to tape. Nothing there. White looking to counterattack at 3:08 of this period. 5-4. White leading Gold. Back down ice. Quickly to move and groove the shake and bake. Connor Bunk trying to bump his way to zone left. Face off left. Taken away. Adam Orn comes back right. Orn sliding past the red line, deep into the zone. He'll fire, nothing there. Gold keeps it in the zone. Sterling with a shot. Into the stick, however, unfortunately, of Joe Clevin. Clevin will slide it down ice. No ice call here. Marshall Barnes will restart as they fly it around. Here's a shot up and still in play. Ben Henderson almost got it on Etzel. 2:24 to play for this one. Will we see another 6-attacker finish? Heck, if both teams bring out 6 attackers, you know that's going to be wild. Puck stays in zone left as Gold tries to get something going here. Here comes Barnes. Barnes slips back in as Gold stays on side. Barnes across the timeline. Still on side. Hot potato. Barnes trying to get it at the right face-off circle zone. Right, can't make the play. Under to the play. Hot potato. Puck behind Johnson to the left. And Gold will try to keep it in control. They will do so. It's Sterney at the left goal line, trying to push it up line. Counterattack by Austin Jackson and the white team. Into the middle. Whoops. Forgot your boarding pass, young man. Sterney trying to get it past the guy. Nope, now it is Johnston trying to make a play on it. Johnston in a 3-on-1. Johnston poked away. Hot potato. Battle for the puck. Connor Jensen trying to get away from Johnston. Cole at the right point zone right left. Skates it across the top of the Dashers at 1:15 to go. Johnston trying to backhand it at the left face-off circle zone left. Nothing going there. Sterney has the puck. 1:08 to play. Long feed down ice for the Gold. Barnes has it. Barnes, as we're in the Kaplan University final minute. Puck squibs right side. 55 seconds to play. Once this puck goes down ice for the white, no doubt, or should I say for the Gold, now there's 6 attackers for the Gold. There are now 6 attackers for the Gold. That puck goes out to 38 ticks. Now they'll stop the clock at 36.3. 5-4. White leads Gold. Gold with 6 attackers now. Here we go. Zone right, face off left. Facing off for the Gold is Alex Johansson. For the white team, Ben Henderson. Or are they going to put some more time on the clock here? Our official, I think, is indeed waiting on more time. Coach Todd Sandin is. All right. There's going to be officially 45.3 seconds. They're going to hold the clock for 9 of those 40 seconds. There's a shot just wide right for Travis Johnston. All right, clock is running, 33 seconds. 6 attackers for Gold. Backside, here's the push. This is once, twice, not there.
Fans, remember, if your attendance at today's tryout camp all-star game,
22.8 left.
% off season tickets. Just let them know you were at the tryout camp when you order your season tickets for the 2014-15 North Iowa Bulls season.
22.8, 6 attackers once again. Now down to 20 seconds. Battle for the puck at the left low boards. Long shot feeding down ice. Knuckleballer will not go. 10 to play. We have an icing call. So one more shot for Gold to equalize here. 10.3 remains. The Splash Multi-Sport post-match report comes your way at the end of this one with our announcement of the Splash Multi-Sport player of the game. Down to 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6. Down to 4, 3, 2. Puck still in the boards, and that will do it.
The final score.
White team on a pair of goals late. Knock off the Gold in a bit of revenge. 5-4, your final. And a rousing applause from the faithful in attendance. And yes, it is a well-deserved round of applause. We will have our Splash Multi-Sport post-game report in just a skosh. Keep it locked right here. You are listening to North Iowa Bulls Silver Cup Championship Hockey only on the Bulls Media Network.
An ordinary sunny day, an ordinary family's living room filled with an ordinary bunch of kids, and they were doing nothing. They were couch slouching, they were rug imitating, and lazy minute after lazy minute was passing them by, when suddenly...
Huh? Hey guys, that's a personal foul. Inactive activity on a sunny day.
Coming to the rescue was NFL running back Reggie Bush.
Players don't get lazy penalties. Let's play.
Those kids, they listened to Reggie. They got up and play they did. There was fun and running. There were smiles and jumping. And laziness was crushed.
Hey kids, don't get a lazy penalty.
Kids, listen to Reggie and avoid lazy penalties. Be a player. Get up and play for an hour a day. Go online to check out smallstep.gov for fun playtime ideas.
So you can be a player too.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Be a player.
Chow down with the Italian collection at Subway.
Delicioso.
Try the Mongelis's Chicken Pizzioli Melt, a fresh take on Italian with tender, juicy chicken, zesterific pepperoni, and plenty of our signature recipe marinara sauce.
Perfecto.
Mamma mia!
And taste the amore with the Meatball Pepperoni Melt, a kickin' combination of Italian-style meatballs and pepperoni on your favorite freshly baked bread.
Only at Subway.
And only for a limited time.
Don't miss out.
Subway. Eat fresh.
When I found out my jeans were made using child labor in sweatshops, I wrote a letter to the company saying, reconsider your labor practices. A few months later, I get a letter back saying, thanks for being a loyal customer, and they included a coupon for a 25% discount on their jeans. So I got smart, wrote letters every day to all the stores that carry the brand, asking them to stop supporting the companies who use child labor in sweatshops. And I just kept getting letters back, thanking me for my concerns, and more coupons for more discounts on more jeans. So I'm telling my friend about it, and she flips out, saying that between all the letters and coupons, some paper company cut down a small forest, driving off 2 indigenous tribes, hundreds of endangered animals, killing thousands of plant species, some of which may have contained vaccines for HIV, cancer, and syphilis. Meanwhile, the guys cutting down the trees are 13-year-old kids who work night and day for months just to save up enough money to buy a pair of jeans made by child labor in sweatshops.
Saving the world isn't easy, but saving a life is. Just 1 pint of blood can save up to 3 lives. Visit bloodsaves.com to learn more. This public service announcement was brought to you by the Ad Council.
There was nothing left of our building, just piles of bricks and concrete.
Small business owner Jonathan Harlan of Jackson, Tennessee.
But because we had a plan, our clients never knew the difference.
Whether it's a natural disaster or terrorist attack, every business needs an emergency plan. Prepare your business today by visiting www.ready.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and the Ad Council.
Everybody, let's go, let's go. Ho, ho, ho. Welcome everyone to West High School Spring Fling. Hey, where we at, stand?
Alright, I've gone through all the tracks, just move through the beats. Do your thing.
All right, everyone, let's hear it for West High's own Brooke Turner, a.k.a. DJ Hook.
Scratching at my first school dance takes confidence. So we're getting into college. I've got what it takes. Okay, I went through the practice sessions, I slept good, I feel good.
We will now begin the test. Please take out your pencils.
I got this.
We're all good at something. Maybe it's breakdancing or skateboarding or video games. Whatever you're good at, you had the skills to make it happen. And those same skills will help us get to college. Visit knowhowtogo.org to learn what you should be doing right now to prepare for college. Start taking the steps at knowhowtogo.org.
I've got what it takes. So do you.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Back here on our coverage of the North Iowa Bulls preseason camp all-star game final in a thriller. White takes out gold on a comeback 5-4. This is the Splash Multisport postgame report brought to you by Splash Multisport, the official uniform and apparel provider of your North Iowa Bulls. I'm Alvin in Washington, back in the house at Andover Community Center here in Andover, Minnesota. Man, we saw some great hockey between these youngsters trying to make the final roster of this year's two-time Silver Cup champions. Scoring got started real quickly as the white team put 3 on the board, 2 of them by Austin Jackson, one of the North Iowa Bulls veterans. Then right out of the break, Gold puts 3 on the board. Logan Murphy with a pair of those. They wound up going 4 unanswered until about the last 7 minutes. Zach Feedy scoring the game winner just across the 35th minute. The 45th minute. And that wound up being our final 5-4. Zach Feedy is your Splash Multisport Player of the Game. We'll talk with him in just a little bit. But from the reaction from the fans here in attendance that made the trip all the way up from Mason City and Cerro Gordo County and all across the North Iowa region, they saw an absolutely wonderful all-star game and high hopes that maybe, yes, maybe, the North Iowa Bulls could pull off the three-peat in the NA3HL Silver Cup run. Let's take another break, and we'll come back, and we'll hope to be talking with young Mr. Zach Feedy, who came all the way from Michigan to do his thing and get his thoughts on his performance as well as the camp in general. Stay right here. This is North Iowa Bulls Silver Cup Championship Hockey, and only on the Bulls Media Network.
When I found out my jeans were made using child labor in sweatshops, I wrote a letter to the company saying, reconsider your labor practices. A few months later, I get a letter back saying, thanks for being a loyal customer, and they included a coupon for a 25% discount on their jeans. So I got smart, wrote letters every day to all the stores that carry the brand, asking them to stop supporting the companies who use child labor in sweatshops. And I just kept getting letters back thanking me for my concerns and more coupons for more discounts on more jeans. So I'm telling my friend about it, and she flips out, saying that between all the letters and coupons, some paper company cut down a small forest, driving off 2 indigenous tribes, hundreds of endangered animals, killing thousands of plant species, some of which may have contained vaccines for HIV, cancer, and syphilis. Meanwhile, the guys cutting down the trees are 13-year-old kids who will work night and day for months just to save up enough money to buy a pair of jeans made by child labor in sweatshops.
Saving the world isn't easy, but saving a life is. Just 1 pint of blood can save up to 3 lives. Visit bloodsaves.com to learn more. This public service announcement was brought to you by the Ad Council.
And we're back here on the Bulls Media Network. Final White comes back and wins this one 5-4 over the Gold here at the North Iowa Bulls preseason camp all-star game. Alvin Washington once again here on the Splash Multisport post-game report. With me is the man who scored the game winner for the White team all the way from the Hudson Crusaders, Zach Feedy, the 95er, getting it done, giving them their 5th goal of the game. And Zach, welcome to the Splash Multisport post-game report.
Good. I had fun out there. Got that game-winning goal. It was towards the end of my shift, and D kind of fumbled with it, but took it right from him and just threw it in the back of the net.
And this was indicative of a lot of the goals that came about during the course of this game. It was just simple turnovers deep in the zone.
Yep.
You were able to snatch it right just to the right of Jake Etzel and bang it in top shelf left.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Talking with Zach Feedy, who scored the game winner on a turnover against the Gold Club. White wins at 5-4. Your impressions of the camp weekend from your perspective?
I thought the camp speed was good. It was a high tempo, and everyone did good. And there was a lot of turnovers, though, but everyone capitalized on them. The games were pretty high scoring, but it was fun.
Considering you've got a little bit of junior experience under your belt with the Hudson Crusaders, this was basically old hat for you.
Yeah, it was. You could definitely tell the high school kids from the junior playing kids, just the experience and everything that goes along with that.
What was it like out there to play alongside the North Iowa Bulls veterans and just get an idea of what they do to give the Bulls their 2 league championships?
It was a really fun experience. I'm going to be excited to play with them this year and had really fun.
Zach Feedy joining us here on the Splash Multisport post-game report. He is your Splash Multisport player of the game. The game winner on a turnover to give the White team a 5-4 victory over the Gold. Zach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We hope to see you in Mason City.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned here. We're going to get a look from the booth. Smoking Joe Malone from 3 Eagles Communications will step in and give us his perspective in just a moment. That is up in 30 seconds. Keep it locked right here. White 5, Gold 4 at the preseason All-Star Game, and this is Bulls Hockey on Bulls Media.
There was nothing left of our building, just piles of bricks and concrete.
Small business owner Jonathan Harlan of Jackson, Tennessee.
But because we had a plan, our clients never knew the difference.
Whether it's a natural disaster or terrorist attack, every business needs an emergency plan. Prepare your business today by visiting www.ready.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and the Ad Council.
Back here on the Bulls Media Network, 5-4, White knocks off Gold in a comeback fashion. The game winner by the man you just heard earlier, our Splash Multisport player of the game, Zach Feedy. Off of a simple turnover and knocked it home top shelf style, and that proved to be the game winner. We continue on the Splash Multisport post-game report. Alvin Orson now joined by my good friend from Three Eagles Communications. He is smoking Joe Malone from Super Hits 1027, providing the public address as he will once again this season. And Joe, welcome to the Splash Multisport post-game report.
Alvin, thanks so much for having me on here, and I love the nickname, by the way. Love it. This was a lot of fun. This is my first chance to get up here for the tryout camp for the All-Star game. I think Todd's gonna Coach Sandin's gonna have some choices, to make to find out who he's inviting down south with the Bulls out of this camp. I mean, there are some good players out there today.
We were just talking with Zach Feedy, who scored the game winner, but there were some other youngsters that were equally up to the task. I was very impressed with Alex Johansson, number 12 Gold, out of Highland Park, Illinois. This kid laid some hits. He made some absolutely wonderful good passes to set up some goals. Granted, his team didn't put the W in the column, but I dare say this kid could be a good second or third liner down south.
Yeah, and a lot of people look at the score sheet at the end of the game to see who was involved in a game. The plays he was making, as you talked about, they don't show up on the score sheet, but they're important to a team. I mean, that's the groundwork that you got to have out there on the ice in order to get a good product.
Talking with Smokin' Joe Malone from Super Hits 1027 and Three Eagles Communications here on the Splash Multi-Sport post-game report. 5-4, White takes out Gold in comeback fashion for our preseason All-Star game. And with me finally looking at the tryout camp for the first time and really just getting a feel for what junior hockey is really all about from the start of the season, I have to say I am very impressed with what this program has been able to produce over the last few years.
Oh, and people know about it. The players that are coming here to try out, they know what Bulls hockey is all about. I was talking with some of the guys, the goalies who weren't in the game, and they've heard the stories about what it's like in Mason City, and they're like, is it true? Are you guys pulling in over 1,000 people a game at home? Yeah, the stories are true. This is Bulls hockey. This is what people are here for from a skating standpoint, from a furthering their hockey career standpoint, is to be part of back-to-back Silver Cup championship Bulls hockey.
And not to mention a 2013 national champion.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to leave that out either.
No. And suffice it to say, Bulls hockey is also a 3-time attendance champion in the NA3HL. That might get challenged this year with the teams out west that we just brought in from the AWHL, especially way up there in Wyoming and Montana.
I think our fans can bring it. I mean, if you look at this, and going back to some of the conversations I was having during the intermission, they couldn't believe the amount of fans we had coming to a tryout camp. They're like, most of the time we don't even have this many parents of players here to have fans driving 3 hours north from Mason City from North Iowa to come to a tryout camp. They were blown away by that.
That just goes to show you championship tradition truly breeds a fan base. And you've seen it over the years, not only with the Bulls, but also some of the earlier incarnations of junior
going
hockey.
Back to the Outlaws, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this city, Mason City, has been fortunate to witness junior hockey at all three levels, including the USHL.
One thing I like is a couple of years ago when the Bulls first started, we're going into season 4 of the Bulls, there was players you'd hear that, it's Iowa. Who wants to go play in Iowa? Now, everybody wants to play in Iowa. It's pretty nice.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty nice.
And here's what also lends to that, as we're talking with Joe Malone from Super Hits 1027 here on the Splash Multisport Post-Game Report. Again, White knocks off Gold in the All-Star game of our preseason camp, 5-4. What I notice is not only do we get those fans that are coming this way to watch the North Iowa Bulls, you also have to remember there are clubs in Waterloo, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, and Dubuque, and nearby Omaha. So all of that, we get all of that love.
Oh yeah. No, I am really, really anticipating about 40 days from now to get this season started. 1 month, 10 days, and we start the season just south of here against the Twin Cities Steel. I think we got the makings of a good team. I liked from what I saw on the ice today, Alvin, of the combination of Trey Gardner, Dylan Zins, Logan Murphy working together great. You're seeing some other combinations of guys just kind of getting involved. Adam Geidelock, he was getting involved in a lot of plays. It's good to see those beginning building blocks of teamsmanship and gamesmanship together.
Yeah, and I'll even throw in Gavin Smith, who had some very strong pushes. I think he also had a goal today, a couple of assists. I like him. Let's throw in Sam Iverson. Iverson was able to mix it up a little bit. Defenseman of this particular camp, you got to give it up for Adam Orn out of nearby Anonka.
And but speaking of Adam Orn, if my overhearing was correct, there was the fan balloting going on. You pick 3 Bulls players that you think would make the final roster for the Bulls to go down to Mason City. Adam Orn was chosen by the fans as the number 1 overall person they thought would make the roster. And backed up by your comments, it looks like that's a strong possibility.
Yeah, I would definitely love to see him on that blue line here, about in front of Jordan Moran, who I'm almost certain to say will probably go into Mason City as the number 1 goalie. But for all intents and purposes, I think Todd Sandin, even with the tough choice of who he's going to leave off of this roster, he is definitely pleased at the pace of this camp, at how these kids got after things, and as well as the goaltending.
Goaltending was good. There was some big-time saves made today. Like, how did that puck not go in the net? I mean, even the goalies that were sitting on the bench were like, what? How did that not go in the net? So, and speaking of who's going to make that final roster, if you look out into the lobby right now, everybody patiently waiting for that final roster list to get put up.
Wow.
So Todd said it would be about 11:30. We're a little bit past that. So like we said, some tough choices to make today in a very short period of time from this game ending at about 11:15 to just now.
That is Joe Malone, smoking Joe Malone from Super Hits 102.7. You can catch him and Todd Sandin every Monday morning.
Every Monday morning during the hockey season, getting a recap of the game, sometimes Friday mornings going into a big weekend as well. Alvin, thanks so much, man.
Not a problem. We look to see you in Mason City, and we're going to have some fun over at the North Iowa Event Center.
Correct indeed.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of North Iowa Bulls Hockey. Again, your final from the preseason All-Star Game. The final 5-4, Zach Feedy, your Splash Multi-Sport Player of the Game. He knocked in the game winner on a turnover with just about 15 minutes to go, and that proved to be what it was. Ladies and gentlemen, the preseason has been a very special presentation of the Bulls Media Network, copyright 2014. For more, please go online at NorthIowaBulls.com. The Arena Sports Network is proud to be the official syndication network of North Iowa Bulls Hockey. Find us on ASN Plus at asnplus.tk. The next time we talk to you will more than likely be September 20th, when the Bulls take on the Twin City Steel on the road. For more information, again, visit NorthIowaBulls.com. Until September, have a great summer. We say take care, everybody, from Andover, Minnesota.